There was a lot of noise, so I don't know if it's done, but I'm doing um, my wrap up of Sex and the City. I still have the movies, but I can't deal with them right now. They're too long. I don't have the patience for them, so I'll get to them. Maybe I'll get to them next week sometime, just to really wrap this whole thing up. But I I didn't hate it. It just is not my kind of show. Like my favorite shows are The Sopranos and Oz and Breaking Bad and 6 Feet Under and like uh you know dramas like that. Like but then also like Golden Girls. I also love Gilmore Girls. I also love Friends. But for some reason, Sex and the City just kind of bored me a lot. Like it was kind of like same situation, different episode type of thing. Um, but I did love Miranda. She's my favorite character. It was Samantha, but like Cynthia Nixon was just amazing as Miranda. She could play. She played the emotional think scenes like effortlessly and like not over the top and not embarrassing. Um, she was just so good. Oh my god. I like the relationship between the four friends, even though according to Kim they weren't that close in real life. And I believe her. I really believe her, and her and Sarah don't like each other. So it was interesting to see them pretend to be friends. I guess that does show you that the four of them could act because you couldn't really tell that there was any tension between them in real life at that time. Um, but I don't like Carrie. I don't like Big. Carrie and Big, I don't understand why they ended up together. They weren't good together. I loved Aiden a lot. I love John Corbett. I love Miranda and Steve. They're my favorite couple on the show. I love Charlotte and Harry. I did like Charlotte as well. I feel like she crawled so Brie Van the Cap could walk. Uh, Same with Samantha and Edie from Desperate Housewives. Because funnily enough, this ended when around the time, not really, but like a couple years, maybe a couple years before Desperate Housewives came on. So that's fun. Um, but I finished it last night and I'm so happy it's done. Like I cannot watch it anymore. Um, but like I said, I have the movies that I have to watch, and I will get to them. I just cannot watch any more Sex in the City content right now. But like I didn't hate it. Just you know, I need more than relationships and sex and shopping and brunch and stuff. Like I need something else to go on. Like Breaking Bad, Meth Lab, Sopranos, Mafia, The Wire, gangs and drugs, like some like stuff that's like actual life situation. um Not like this fantasy world where the only problems that these people had were like their boyfriends not calling them back or breaking up for them over a post-it or like that kind of stuff. I mean, Charlotte dealing with not being able to have kids, that episode was really great. Like when Miranda got pregnant and she was thinking of having an abortion, and like it's her choice, like she got it done, that'd be like whatever. But I I love that episode a lot. Um, I like the ones that don't focus on relationships with men or like, you know, that kind of thing. I like the ones where they help each other out, like that episode. I love that Charlotte told Miranda that she was given like a 15% chance of getting pregnant, and Miranda offers to walk her home and she says no, but Miranda just follows her home anyway, and I think that's really great. And then when Miranda moved into this apartment that was too big for her, and like people kept being like, "You're doing it by yourself," like, and then she starts kind of has a panic attack, and Carrie's comforting her over it, and like I guess Cynthia Nixon was so good at the emotional stuff, and then her and Steve, the episode where they want to move in, but she's afraid that he's not gonna love her anymore when he finds all her imperfections, and he comforts her and like reassures her that he's not going anywhere. When Steve and Miranda got married, when Samantha got cancer, Kim Cattrall acted that so well. There's not a Carrie moment that I can think of that stood out as like a really good moment, because all her problems were like Aiden or Big or this guy didn't call me, or I don't care about her relationship, so none of that got to me. But I did love the episode where she was writing about um, letting go and like did the trapeze. And again, I don't care about the relationship part. I just liked that trapeze part, and yeah. What else? I don't want to miss anything. But yeah, so my favorite characters were Miranda, Samantha, and Charlotte. I loved Aiden. I loved Steve. Um, and Harry. But yeah, and then like before I started the show, the actress who played Miranda's maid, Magna, she died like before I started. Like I was like, I'm gonna watch Sex and the City next, and then she died. I was like, what? Because I finished with Housewives, Orson Bean, he played Roy, was killed by a car. I need to stop watching things, I think. Moral of the story. But yeah, that is all. Goodbye.